that we are in fact coming through nicely, we'll get right into it. Okay, so just give me a quick 1 or 2 would be perfect. If you can see the screen and if you can hear me. If you can't, obviously this would be a good time to speak up, so I can kind of stop and make sure we are good. Okay, just give me 1 second and I will bump Lou, who's going to be new, who's going to be helping me out with this, just basically answering your questions. Jim, I've got Tamra Celia, and Marshall. Good to see all of you. I think we have a few more people coming in. Let me just check who's on the call. They've got Rod, Anne, Kate, Stephanie, Roy, Eudice. We've got Dave, Edge Lipner, Marshall, of course, you as well. Good to see you, Ronnie, Primal Joy, Samikit. For some of you, I can't see your names, by the way, so if that's the case, don't worry. I will just read your messages anyway and we'll respond to you. So just give me 1 second and I'll make sure it's all good. Let me just move this around as well. Okay, excellent. So we are doing this session today for you to give you kind of some pretty cool insights into how you are going to get 4x more opens, clicks, and profits with your existing autoresponder. So the best part about today's session is I don't want you to go out there and suddenly change your business entirely. I'm just going to show you how you can make a few little tweaks to your business, like how you are delivering your emails, and that's going to give you 4x more opens, clicks, and profits. And when I say this, this has actually happened for people. So this was one of our JVs, one of our affiliates who tried the app as well, and she was amazed by what it could do. She basically got 1,600 more opens. Oh, she got 600 people into a retargeting custom list, and she basically doubled her open rate. So that was pretty good. And the process that I'll share with you today is going to be a 3-step process. Type in 3 for me so I know you can still see the screen, because I've started changing slides and I think it should be working, but it should say 3-step process. If you see that, type in a 3 for me, please. That'd be fantastic. Okay, Damien says 3. Awesome. I'm not sure if it's our Damien or some other Damien. And Dean as well. So that affiliate, that JV partner wasn't the only one. Another one tried it, and this is how it went for her. So this was actually last year, or in 2020, in October, about a year ago, right? So she sent out a first email, which you see at the bottom. So that was October 21, and she got 8.55% open rate. Then she sent the second email and she got 8.99% open rate, which is, fine. It's quite decent that you'd expect from a list of 10,000 people. This was from her autoresponder. Now, I gave her access to the software that I'll be showcasing to you today, and I asked her to just change one thing and send the same email, and she got 14.56% open rate. That's a clear 50% increase in open rate. Just more than 50% actually, just by making one simple change. And she actually was able to quadruple her clicks as well. And it's happened with us time and time again. The solution that you probably have seen the demo of now that you're here, or maybe if you haven't, it's okay, I'll show you that today. This solution has always, anytime we've tried it, improved our open rates every single time. And look, I want to tell you about email marketing right now, because the field is changing as well. Like with the changes that Apple's coming out with, that's going to actually make tracking even more difficult. What you need to know is email marketing still works, always has, always will. If someone comes to you and says, oh, the death of email marketing, they're lying. They probably want to sell you a course on advertising, for example. Or if they say death of advertising, is because they want to sell you something on email marketing. Nothing that works is dying. All these things work, and email marketing works as well. In fact, so much so that for every dollar that you spend, you can expect to make $44 over the lifetime of a customer. Some of it is immediate, and some of it comes over the next few months and years. I've had customers on my email list for the past 8 years. So email marketing delivers every single time. But the problem is that your emails, for the most part, are getting lost in a messy inbox. I don't know about you, but last I checked, I had over 100,000 unread emails, and I have no intention of ever reading those. But hey, I keep collecting them. And most of the time, I miss emails because they don't really grab my attention. Worse still, they get lost in the ether, or they get put in the spam box for some reason. So if you are doing any kind of email marketing, If you're not getting the kind of results that you expect, this session today is going to show you why that is and what you can do to make it better. So when it comes to email marketing, here is what people typically do. People think like, hey, if I need to do email marketing right, I need an expensive autoresponder. You don't. You really, really don't. The one that we offer, Mailview, right now, and we don't offer this price publicly, but you're going to hear more about it today, is only $19 a month. By the way, on that note, do not go for a lifetime deal on an autoresponder. It never works out. Because the cost of SMTP, keeping the servers active and alive, is too high. It's just one of those things where you don't want to buy something for $37 and think, okay, I can rely on this for the next 3 years. That's just not going to happen. Okay? When it comes to email marketing, you don't need a big bank account either. FYI, you don't need a big investment. Plus, you don't need hacker-like technical skills. Okay? Lou, I'm going to correct Jason on that a little bit later. I think Dragan knows about this, so you can talk to Dragan about this, but I will answer you as well, Lou, in just a little bit. Okay? Cool. So you don't need hacker-like technical skills either. Just FYI, you don't need to do something illegal, something unlawful, just to get your emails inbox. As long as you do things the right way, as I'll show you today, your emails will get inboxed. Quick question for you though. Are you actually happy with how much money your emails are making you as of right now? Yes or no? Simple question. And I won't read out your name on this, so it's okay if you just say no. I completely understand that. I just would really like to know where you stand on this right now. No, 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 no. Okay. No. I literally don't see a yes. And you know what? My answer is a no as well. Like, I am not happy with how my emails are doing. I'm never happy. I always want to do better. I always want to make a little bit extra. I always want to get my emails inbox and open a little bit better, right? Who doesn't want that? Simple question. But the bigger problem is, are your emails actually getting seen? Because if they're not getting seen, they're not going to make you money. If your email is one of the 100,000 emails that's sitting in my inbox unread, I can promise you, you're never going to make any money from me. So if your emails are not even getting seen, they're not getting read, they're not getting clicked on, you're not going to make any money. Simple as that. Now, we do have a secret technology. And again, as I mentioned before, there's nothing, you don't need to do anything illegal, unethical, gray hat, whatever. But there is a secret technology that we have access to, and it's increased our clicks and revenue from emails. To the point that this year alone, in the first, 10 months of the year, we're in November now, so in 10 and a half months, we have done close to $1.8 million in sales. Now, that number may look really good, but a couple of caveats there. One, our net is much lower than that. As you can imagine, our net is not $1.8 million. If it was, that'd be pretty awesome, right? Number one. The second thing is that this number is actually still a bit lower than what I anticipated. That's for different reasons, but I can tell you that 90% of it came in because of the emails that we send out. And we send out emails daily. Maybe you don't receive emails from us every day, but we send out emails daily to our audience. What that means is that whether or not you receive an email every day, some of our audience do, and they choose to buy our products, and we make that kind of money. Just in the last 30 days alone, we have done $185,000 in, again, gross revenue. So this is gross revenue, $185,000. That's about close to $6,000 a day. Now imagine if you were making $6,000 a day. And as I mentioned, a lot of it, about 90% of it, is because of email marketing. Okay? So I'm going to answer a question for Dean, and I think, Jason, you were asking this as well, and Lou, that's just for you too, in case you weren't aware. Lou's, by the way, in chat helping out today. But anytime we offer, when we do a product launch, and you would have probably seen that too, we have different levels. Like we have the main version, we have the upgrades, and then now these days we also do bundle deals. With what I'm going to show you today, we launched the V1 of it last year in October, November. And now we're launching V2, which we actually call Clickvio22, because it's primed for 2022. Now, if you did buy the front end of Clickvio last year, you will have to buy again this year. We can give you a 50% discount via support to get the upgraded features. But if you did actually bought the unlimited version last year, or if you bought the bundle deal last year, then you're automatically getting all the updates that we're rolling out. Just FYI, okay? So just to be clear on that, Dean, Jason, and I know a few other people may come in here. asking this question too. If you bought only the front-end version last year, we're very clear about this on the sales page, we still are, that you are not grandfathered into new features. But if you bought the unlimited version, you will get the new features as and when we roll them out. And we've rolled quite a few out, as I'll show you a bit later today as well. Just FYI. Okay, so I hope that's clear for everyone. Now, I want to continue on with this, and I want to explain to you as to why aren't more people doing email marketing if it is actually working that well. In fact, let me ask you this question right now. How many emails did you send out in the last 7 days? I don't mean like how many emails you sent to your friends, for example. I'm talking about if you have a list of 1,000 people, how many, if you send one emails, by the way, that counts as 1,000, just FYI. So how many people did you send emails to overall in the last week? I can tell you for us, that number is close to 200,000. So hypothetically, if you have a list of 40,000 people, we send them 5 emails. That's 200,000. That's my number. What's your number? Let me know in the chat box. What's your number? Is it 0? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? I can tell you that whatever that number is, it's not enough. It's the same for me. No matter how big your list is, no matter how many emails you're sending, you could be doing more of it because, again, it's a profitable thing to do. Why wouldn't you do more of it? Why aren't more people doing more of email marketing? So these are the problems that people pointed out when I asked them the same question. They said problem number 1 is like, I have no idea what emails actually get results. I have zero clue as to what kind of emails would work even for my niche. Like, look, I understand my customers. I've got a great product. I understand the problems that they have, but I don't know what kind of emails to send to them. This problem comes up all the time. Problem number 2, I do not have the technical skill set to land my emails where they should land. And again, that's a big problem as well. If you don't have the technical skill set to make sure your emails inbox, to make sure your emails get past the ESPs, the email service providers, or is the ISPs, yeah, that's a big issue, right? Again, it affects a lot of people. We are going to remove these problems, by the way, for you today, but it does affect a lot of people. And just FYI, when we showed the demo of Clickvio, which I'll be showing you a little bit later today, these are the kind of responses that we had. Everyone who has looked at what it can do and everyone who has purchased this last year has absolutely loved the capabilities of this software, of how it can help them inbox their emails even better than ever before. So here's what I'm going to show you today. Number 1, I will share with you 3 simple steps that you can use to reverse engineer your competitions, your competitors' emails, ads, and funnels. So again, let me kind of paint the picture for you very, very quickly. You're probably not the biggest vendor in your market, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because you can look at who's the biggest, who's the second biggest, and today I'll share with you how you can reverse engineer exactly what is working for them in their emails, their ads, and funnels. Number 2, I will show you how you can turn this into a paid service and make anywhere between $10,000 and $24,000 per month. So reverse engineering and then giving that capability to other people is going to help you make anywhere between $10,000 and $24,000 a month. Now, of course, in the end, I also want to show you how you can follow our secret technology and achieve better email delivery than ever before. And this is a promise that we made. We made this promise a year ago. I'll make this promise again. With this technology, if we do not improve your open rates, of course, you can have your money back. Like, simple as that. But this is the only one thing that you need to do today, no matter what autoresponder you're using, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, MailerLite, Mailvio, which is our own, MailChimp, whatever, just use this on top of it and it will increase your open rates. It will get more of your emails delivered, inboxed, and seen because it is exactly what's been working for many, many other people. Quick disclaimer here, I will walk you through a very specific system that I'm now using myself and is bringing me consistently great results at the time of this webinar. My results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance that you will not get the same results. However, I am happy to show you exactly what is working for me right now for free, but do note, it is not for everyone. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Neil Napier. I live in Finland. I've got a beautiful kid. I've got 2 kids now, actually, so this picture is a little bit older. I should really update those. But I do what I do for them. So for me, email is a way to make money so I can spend more time with them, as crazy as that sounds. I'm not using email marketing to get rich. I'm using email marketing so I can automate key parts of my business so that I can take more time out and spend that time with them. And it works really well. Since we've been on JVZoo, which is now, I think, about coming up to 8 years, right? Coming up to 8 years, we have done $6 million in gross sales on JVZoo alone, and a lot more in other places too. So we've done over $6 million in sales on JVZoo alone. And again, all of JVZoo sales come because of email marketing. We don't run any ads to those offers. So either we're doing email marketing ourselves or our partners are doing it for us. That's what we do. Now, I want to go back and look at the problems one more time. There were two key problems that our customers told us they had with email marketing. Number one, I have no idea what emails actually get results. And then I don't have the technical skills needed to land my emails where they should. And again, I repeat, these are big problems, but I'm about to solve them for you today. I will show you exactly what to mail, when to mail, how to mail, and how to then go about building an email list as well. So it is a 3-step process. I want to get into the training side of things now. Type in a 3 for me. If you're still with me, I'll grab a sip of water, type in a 3 so I know you're excited, you're pumped up about what I'm going to show you today. Roy saying, I recently purchased Mailview Mate. Does this share similar features? So Mailview Mate comes, of course, with Mailview, which is the base technology for email marketing. With what I'm going to show you today, it sits on top of Mailview, right? Or any autoresponder for that matter. And I'll explain why those other autoresponders can't do it, including us, we can't do it within the app, why it has to sit on top of your current infrastructure. Okay, Ken says get on with it, which, by the way, if you're from the UK, it's a bit aggressive, but that's all right. So step number 1, reverse engineer your competition. That's what I want you to do first. Now, of course, you may think that you've got the best product idea that you want to create. I'll tell you this quick story about my very first coaching student. He came to me with a lot of promise. So I worked really hard to close him. But here was his problem. He had spent $8,000 creating a course, including the sales videos for that, which used to be expensive back then because he was creating doodle videos. He spent $8,000 creating that. And when I finally closed him, this is what he said to me. He said, Neil, you got to help me make this $8,000 back in the next 30 days. If I don't, my wife would leave me. Like, this is literally what he said after he had paid me the money. I felt bad. Like, if anyone comes to me with that situation, that, look, you got to show me, you got to help me make money. Otherwise, my family would fall apart. It's a very difficult position for me to be in as well because it's a lot of responsibility. Now, I can quickly get to the end, like the day 30, and tell you what happened. He didn't make that money back by then. Luckily, his wife didn't leave him. He was able to convince her to stay because he had already started making money from that venture. But the reason I'm telling you all of this is because no one's going to wave a magic wand and suddenly make you $8,000 in the first month that you start working with them. But if you do this, you're going to get very close to that goal. And this is reverse engineering your competition. Now, I want to give you a demo of this before I do anything. And I want to explain what this reverse engineering your competition means as well. Look, there's a lot of businesses out there that are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. Okay, so if I say that I know exactly what all my audience wants, that's a lie. I may have some ideas, but another business may have a different approach to it. Or another business may come in with a different positioning that I may not have covered before. Right? So think about this for a second. If I go to Inbox, and I'll explain the software, basically what it does. But if I go to Inbox for a second, this is where we collect all the leads, collect all the emails that are coming in. So for example, look at all the emails that we have collected from Even Pagan, which is actually like a lot. I think there's probably now close to a few hundred emails, 248 emails in this particular sequence. So I have 248 emails from Even Pagan. Let's say if I wanted to run a coaching offer, I could type coaching and it will bring up all the emails where Even Pagan is selling some sort of coaching. And that's useful for me because now if I want to sell coaching, maybe some students didn't sign up because of the way I sold it. Maybe they didn't quite, I didn't get the bite with some of the emails that I sent. If I look at what Even Pagan's doing with his coaching offers, I can reposition my offers and make them different, make them better. Or I could simply look at what kind of emails he sends. Like, for example, his email says, how my friend Mark gets 30 to 50 coaching clients per month. Then he talks about his friend Mark Lack. He's a stone cold personal branding and client attraction genius. So he's really good at what he does. But, he struggled to get the leads, blah, 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 the whole story. And on Thursday, I'll hold the live class to basically show you how this works. And then he drops a link to the live class, right? So it's a webinar, essentially. So let's say I find this and I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. I should run a webinar as well. I should show people how basically to sell products on a live webinar. So what I'll do is I would simply click here and click on edit email. And that brings up his email. Okay, so the exact email that he had sent, that brings it up. Now, obviously, I do not want you to copy that. I can't stress this enough. We're not cheating anyone. We're not lying to anyone. I do not want you to copy this. But instead, what we do is we reposition this to match us, right? So I'll maybe start here. Instead of saying how my friend Mark, I'll pick another friend. I'll call him Frank, right? And I'll keep it, let's say, I'll say 25 new. So how my friend Frank gets 25 new coaching clients per month. Now, again, that's actually very, very similar. And maybe a little bit change, another change wouldn't go amiss, but this is okay. Then what I'll start doing is I'll start kind of rewriting the email, the lines, basically, his line. So my friend Mark Lack is a stone cold personal branding and client attraction genius. So I would say my friend Frank excels in, let's say, whatever. And that is, of course, if I have a case study of someone called Frank. I'm not going to lie about Frank. Like, he should exist, of course. My friend Frank excels in helping people lose weight. He is amazing at it, right? Just delete this one. And now I start basically rewriting the entire email, keeping the same sentiment, keeping the same structure, but making it more about me. Okay, so the reason I'm working on top of Even Pagan's email is because I want to keep the structure in place, because he's got copywriters where he's paying them $200, $300 for an email. I don't want to spend that kind of money on copywriters, but I know these emails work. I mean, he's got a multi-million-dollar business. So all I have to do is keep his structure, keep the essence of his emails, and use that for my own purposes. Now, when I'm done with this, I can copy and paste this into my autoresponder. Of course, I'll change everything, including the name, but you can also just push it to Mailview. Mailview is our autoresponder. I'll show you that a little bit too, but you can just push it to Mailview, right? Pretty simple. So what you're doing with SpyView here is, okay, I actually started by looking at an email, but SpyView helps you collect emails from other people. Not from your friends or family, like not that kind of thing, but you could sign up to an opt-in page, and any email that gets delivered to that email address, we automatically collect it and sequence it for you. So for example, in this case, we have about, let me just see if I go in here and check, we have about 32,916 emails collected over the last year. 32,000 emails from Even Pagan, from Abhidivedi, who's a friend of mine, from Ben, I don't know which Ben that is. Let me go further. Let me show you a few other people that we have emails from. Ben Reynolds, I think that is, yep. Ben Settle, who's a really, really good copywriter. Look, in the last 1 year alone, he has sent 896 emails. Crazy, right? 896 emails in about a year and a half, something like that. Frank Kern has sent 353 emails in 1 year. Matt Basak has sent 636 emails. So again, if you're wondering how often you should email, there's your answer. These people are emailing once or twice a day even, right? Josh Brown, 383 emails. Lifehacker, which is a pretty big company too, 427 emails. Then if you look at the Gottman Institute, 74 emails, not that many. So my point with all of this for you to take in is, number one, understand how often your competitors are mailing, and then see what they're mailing about. Like, look, if I actually go into someone like Abhidivedi, I can see exactly what kind of emails he's sending, and I can look at what's working for him. And if he's mailing for the same thing over and over again, I know it's making him money. I know it's a good offer. So that's what we do here. We basically reverse engineer what our competitors are doing. And that's just with emails. You could do the same thing with ads. With ads, by the way, Facebook doesn't allow us to automatically scrape ads, right? It's illegal per their policy. So what we have done is we've built an extension for you. So when you are on Facebook, when you're browsing an ad, for example, you could just go in and copy that ad. You will fill a few things in. Let me see if I can just show you this right now. It's not here. There you go, Spivio. So you'll go in, you'll fill a few details in, right? And then you'll be able to essentially save that ad for you for future. And we have, I think, more than 3,000 ads saved. Then you can do the same thing with funnels. Funnels are actually pretty cool. And this is what I always do to basically find what kind of pages someone has. So I'll throw this to you right now. Give me an opt-in page that you've been looking at recently, or a sales page that you've been looking at recently. You're like, you know what, that's pretty cool. Drop me a link or something in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and answer some of the questions as well. 1 second. Okay, will Clickvio22 have the option to add HTML code as an element? I have a software that generates code to play videos from the email client. You can't, because look, the reason why we can't allow you to add an HTML code at this point is because Clickvio is based on an advanced technology called MJML, which is beyond HTML. So if you were to actually put HTML code in, you're kind of negating all the changes you're doing anyway. Okay, so essentially, if you were to use HTML code in an MJML email, you know, it's kind of like, okay, I'll give you an example. It's like buying a Tesla and then saying, I'm going to put like a cassette player in Tesla. That's what it comes down to. You don't want to do that because it devalues the entire purpose of Tesla. Just FYI. Okay. Are these ClickFunnels that you also create from Groove? That's just an example. Give me a sales page and I'll basically show you how we are finding new pages underneath that. So type in for me, like give me any website that you can think of. Give me any website that you can think of. If not, I'll find one myself, but I want you to at least try and give me one of those so I can show you essentially how this works. If you can't find one, I'll show you. Let me think. Okay, I think I'll do this. So one of our sites is Meetview, right? You're obviously on Meetview right now, and we're running a webinar on Meetview right now. So I'm going to, and I think some of you might be watching GoToWebinar, so I don't know, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to funnels. Go back here. Let's click on Spy New Funnel. So I'll put the funnel URL, and I'll say show pages with all keywords, including this, but exclude these keywords because I don't want blogs, I don't want policy pages, terms and conditions, and so on and so forth. Now, when I click search, it's going to bring me all the pages it can find for this. And we use Google for this, by the way, right? So whatever search Google brings in, we use that. But if I wasn't happy with it, I could click here again, and I could add some particular keywords, right? So I could change a few things here, and it will go ahead and find more for me. I'll show you another one. Let's say if I go to, let's just search for Clickvio right now, okay? Oh, not Clickvio, ClickFunnels. Because we get that request all the time. So ClickFunnels, don't include subdomain results, let's search. And it brings me 99 pages within this. Now, as you will notice, a lot of these are sub pages. That's what we get from when we search ClickFunnels on Google. So this is how it works. I can go to the page, and this is one of the pages that Spivio brought back for us. So I've basically unlocked additional stuff from,
no matter where you are,
let me pause this, from using Spivio that I didn't have before, right? So I could basically, just by doing this, I could download a free PDF from ClickFunnels without going through the entire process, without opting in. Now, the reason I'm showing you all this is because as a consumer, not only it gives you better insights into what's out there kind of hidden behind those pages, but as a creator, you know what kind of pages other people are creating. For example, if I'm going to create, this one's called a product launch sequence, a product PLF by, can't remember that guy's name now, he created it. But if I wanted to create something similar, I know that's the page I want. Right, so I could literally give this to my designer and say, hey, create a page like this for me. And my designer would take care of it. Okay, so this is what we do. Cool, I got another one, the4ounces.com. Let me try that. So I'll go into this one. I'll spy on a new funnel. Let me just see what the site actually is, just to make sure it's kind of clean site. Okay, this one, the 4 ounces. So I'm going to go into Spivio, and let me just copy this. Okay, show pages with all keywords. I don't want these ones. Include subdomain, and let's click on search. And it brings me all the pages that I can publicly see on Google. Obviously, it's not going to bring like any membership site pages that are hidden behind passwords, because that would be impossible to view. But just by looking at it, I can see, okay, this guy's got a coaching offer, for example, and you can see this is what it looks like. Then this is the home site, of course, the home page, we just saw that. Then this is like the media page. This is the products page. So it gives us a quick way to essentially look at what other people are doing in their business. In the future, we have something planned where you can even arrange these pages a bit better, so you can create like a flow of a website, what a website flow would look like. But this is what we have at the moment, and it allows anyone to essentially look at what kind of funnels, what kind of pages, what kind of sites other people are building out there. Okay, that's by view, by the way. Now, we do actually, if I go back here for 1 second, we do have, let me log out and log back in. We do have an agency feature too, where you can actually do this for other people. So you can create new accounts, you can log in as them, so I can log in as my client, for example, and then I can also do research for them, or they can do research for themselves. It's up to them. Okay, so I hope this is clear, by the way. SpyView is exactly what our marketing team uses to find new campaigns before we start building our own. For example, Black Friday is coming up soon, right? So we're going to be building Black Friday campaigns, and to do that, instead of creating something from scratch or doing something I did last year, I've been researching via SpyView to see what kind of other campaigns people have run now and in the past, and based on that, we have basically created a new campaign. That's what we do. We look at what works best for other people, and we duplicate that for ourselves as well. Okay, there's another hidden feature here, by the way, where you can collect all the email addresses of people that are mailing you, and you can build like a cold email list. So for example, if you wanted to do that for the health niche, if you wanted to pitch them like content creation services, email writing services, you could do that. Quite often we've taken emails from here and said, hey, we get your emails and it looks like you're not sending enough emails, or it looks like your emails are not converting. If that's the case, our team can write them for you. So it helps us get potential clients as well through the door. So quite a few things you can do here with both email, with all email, ads, and funnels as well. So that was step number 1. Research your competition. Let's go to step number 2. In step number 2, I'm going to create emails that land where they should and retarget customers and do a few more things. Now look, I'll repeat this one more time. It's the most important thing. I don't care how good you're at copywriting. I don't care how good your offer is, how good your product is. If your emails don't get seen by your prospects, you might as well drop whatever you're doing, right? You might as well drop anything that you're doing, because it's not really going to amount up too much. So you need to make sure that you are putting enough effort into actually inboxing your emails as you do with writing them as well. Now, what I want to do is here, I want to jump over and give you a demo of Clickvio. Clickvio is the tool that we use, and I can circle back later and show you more of that, to basically make sure that more of your emails are getting inboxed. This is very, very important. Like I said, we don't do anything super technical. We don't do like DKIM, SPF, all that stuff. I'm not talking about that here. I'm talking about how to create your emails in a new way so they get inboxed better. And when I say new, actually, we offered this last year as well, so it's not super new, but there's a good reason as to why all autoresponders, including us, don't have it. And I'll explain this to you once you have watched this demo. So let me show that to you, and then I'll bring you back and I'll make sure that I explain to you why autoresponders like ActiveCampaign, Aweber, GetResponse don't have this technology and why they never will. Hello there, welcome to this live demo of Clickvio. In this demo, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use the power of Clickvio to create beautiful looking emails that inbox better, because they are lightweight and also because they are built with mobile first in mind. So the very first step to doing that would be creating either an email from scratch, or you can use one of the different templates that we have available over here. So if I go with something like this one, all I have to do is pick that, and you can see all the content, all the designs have been pre-done for you. Of course, you're welcome to edit and move things in as you please. So you can drop text here, you can drop countdown timers as well, and you can do a lot of other cool things as well. Editing this is easy. Simply click here, go to settings, and you can customize settings for this text. You can even drop in buttons and social media icons to get more traction for your social media accounts. And with buttons, of course, you can get call to actions as well, which you can point to your offers or anywhere else for that matter. Once you're happy with it, you can click on preview and you can see what these emails will look like inside of mobile or tablet or desktop. So if I go to preview, you'll see this is exactly what the email will look like. It's completely responsive, like I said, built for mobile first. And because you're getting access to Mailview for 2 months as well, you can simply click here and push this email directly to Mailview. It just takes one click, and within 10 seconds this email gets published into your Mailview account. And if you are using any other autoresponders such as Aweber or GetResponse, you can simply click on download the HTML output, and then open it up in Notepad and copy and paste it across in your autoresponder. We cover a lot of training around this as well. If at any point you get stuck, you can go to knowledge base and you can refer to multiple tutorials that are available, and you can also reach out to us via support. Using this is really simple. You don't have to worry about complicated technology. Everything has been done for you in the simplest possible way, making it easy for you to create your emails as you want, to make sure that you can customize fonts or change anything that you want to based on exactly what is required from your emails. And one of the coolest feature that I want to show you is the ability to add retargeting pixels as well. So if I just go here, you can put in a retargeting pixel ID with which you can retarget anyone who open up your email. And again, as you can see here, I can move this around to change the image and how it looks. So go ahead, get Clickvio, start using it, and I hope you get some amazing results. What did you think of Clickvio? What do you think about the ability of actually retargeting the audience that opens up your email? That's pretty cool, right? I'll give you a quick hack as well. You can also build a retargeting list of all the audience, and then you can exclude the one that actually opened. So those that didn't open, you can follow up with an ad if you wanted to do that. Right? Very cool. Not a lot of autoresponders can provide for that, and I'll explain all of that now. So this entire technology is based on what we call the MJML framework, right? This was created, I think it was created as the right word, by Mailjet. So Mailjet is an autoresponder company that created this framework, and they themselves admitted that this is a framework that will only work with a completely new kind of builder. So if you use Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, even Mailview, we have our own builder that's all HTML based. Like all builders are HTML based by default. So if you want to send an MJML email, you have to create it outside of that. And right now, if you want to do that, there is a way to basically learn coding. It's like HTML, but a few different syntaxes. It's possible for you to learn it. But just like doing this every time outside of Clickvio would be too cumbersome. It would take you like an hour just to get the coding right and make sure it's mobile responsive properly, and then you can use it. Clickvio makes the entire process easier. And again, the reason why MJML is better than HTML is because MJML is lightweight. HTML carries a lot of extra information with it. For example, if you want to create even a little bit of padding in your email, it adds like 4 lines of code. With MJML, it's just one command basically. It's like, I think, no more than 15 characters, including the padding length. Okay, so compare 4 lines to 15 characters. So for starters, your emails are lighter. Now I want to explain the science behind it. When you send out a broadcast email, for example, when you email and you send out basically 10,000 emails at the same time to Google, when they receive an email, and that's, let's say, 100 KB, which is not that big, by the way, it's 100 KB, but you send 10,000 of those, it adds up. It's really big. But if you actually send an MJML email and it's only like 10 KB or 20 KB, Google's like, you know what? I'm happy with this. This is much lighter load. I can kind of push it through faster. So that's what they do. They put your emails ahead of the queue. They basically inbox more of your emails at the same time. So there are many advantages to using MJML framework. But like I said, if you were to use that yourself, you'd have to learn coding. Clickvio makes your life easier because it gives you the platform to essentially create your email layout. And then with a simple copy and paste, you put it inside your autoresponder. Or if you have Mailview, we have direct integration where you can just push the entire email straight to Mailview as well. Okay, but like I said, it works with any autoresponder. You can use HubSpot, Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, anything, as long as they accept HTML. So when we create the MGML version, we convert it into very, very bare bones HTML, very bare bones, like as light as we can make it. Because again, these autoresponders can only accept HTML. So we do that, even Mailview. But it's still much lighter than the emails that you create within these autoresponders. Again, that's why they inbox really well. Is that clear so far, by the way? Type in a 2 because this is step number 2, if that is clear. So this is not just an email builder where you can build beautifully designed emails. It's also something where you can essentially make lightweight emails and deliver them better. Okay? Yeah, exactly. I think that's it. So this is a pretty good analogy. Someone said, so Clickvio is an email builder and Mailview is a delivery platform. Exactly. That's like the simplest way of looking at it. But again, it's an email builder with a difference. Just that. Okay, step number 3. I want to go to step number 3 for you now, which is loading these into your autoresponder and basically pressing send. So this is where I want to give you a quick demo of Mailview and explain basically how that entire system works behind the scenes. So this is Mailview. This is the autoresponder that we use and we recommend everyone to use. I think we have about, altogether between all of our contacts, all of our customers, we have about 5 million leads, 5 million contacts in here. And I can tell you again, a lot of emails are sent every single day. Like on average, typically we have about 2 million emails going out every single day, which is pretty awesome. So we are responsible for this for a lot of people. And I'll tell you this, Mailview first opened to market just over 2 years ago. And back when we were new, there was a lot of speculation, like, is it going to last? Like, what if it doesn't work out? Because, of course, you don't want to rely on an autoresponder that just started, right? So we started slow. But just last month, we have crossed over $1 million in sales. Just last month, we've crossed $1 million in sales. So the growth has been slow, but we've matured as a product, matured as a company, and it's a pretty good product, if I may say so myself. So you've got a complete subscriber management system, so you can create groups. We call them groups, but it's basically lists. So you can create lists. If I go to all subscribers, you'll see basically all the subscribers. And then within campaigns is where you create your own campaigns as well. Now, again, just to reiterate this, you can build your emails inside of Mailview as well, just as you would do inside, say, Aweber or ActiveCampaign, or, for example, GetResponse, any software that you would use. But what I advise you to do is, if you're going to be using for example, let me go to templates and I'll show you some of that. If you're going to be using, let's say, Clickvio, then you have to rely on essentially using the HTML templates that we provide, right? So if I go into templates right over here, you'll see that we have quite a few. So if I go back here, I don't know if all the campaigns have loaded yet, quite a few, but these are all the templates that we have already in store. Okay, but a lot of these templates have been created with Clickvio as well. And there's a simple way to do it. When you're building a campaign, this is where you do it. So I think this is now going to templates. So I'll send it back to campaigns. Let me just go ahead and refresh this just in case. So when you're building out your email, I'll just show you basically adding a template. It's the same thing. Typically, you would use a drag and drop builder. That's what most people do. But in this case, you're going to import your HTML and edit in real time. Again, I repeat, with Mailview, you don't have to worry about any of that, because transferring your campaign from Clickvio to Mailview is a single click and it will arrive in your templates. But if you want to if you have another autoresponder like Aweber ActiveCampaign, you have to find the campaign builder, right? So you will click on start a campaign there. And when you do it, we'll give you an option like these kind of options: drag and drop, WYSIWYG editor, from code, or advanced. And then you go in and you find the code option. You click on start coding, and then it will bring this kind of code for you, where you just copy and paste the HTML. That's it. You copy and paste the HTML that you get access to from Clickvio. Again, I repeat one more time. This is what we'd use. If you have Mailview, you don't have to worry about doing that, because it's already one-click push from Clickvio into Mailview. And I can also tell you, we had to develop special APIs for this one, because most autoresponders won't allow you to push a campaign in. Like, you can push leads in, you can unsubscribe leads and all those things, but almost no autoresponder out there will allow you to via API push a campaign. We had to specifically build one so we could import these MJML campaigns into this, right? So I'm just going to, for example, pick a random, this one for now, and let's say this one. Let's go to next step. Okay, so this is where we have templates. I could use one of the many templates that I have inside of Mailview, or I could build one from scratch, or I could go to advanced, which is what I mentioned, where I would import it from code. Okay, so that's what you need to do with your current autoresponder. But again, with Mailview, no need to worry about that. And by the way, just FYI, we have now, I think, over 600 recurring customers. So again, we don't have like 10,000, we have 600, but that's a good stable number because these are the customers that keep using a platform, that keep coming back over and over again. There's another thing I want to show you. If I go to automations, so you can do autoresponder automations as well, right? Automations are when someone, for example, opts into your list, you want to send them a welcome sequence, or you want to sell them a know, like, and trust kind of sequence, or you want to sell them other things that you have. So you can build that in here. We've actually got pre-built automations. So we have pre-built automations for example, KLT, know, like, and trust, selling upsells, sales retention, cart abandonment, cold email templates as well. We have digital marketing cold email templates and local marketing cold email templates as well. So if you wanted to use any of these, like, I want to show you basically what this looks like. So I'll just come in to this one and I'll show you what the entire thing looks like. So look, these emails are done. 1, 2, 3. These emails are already done. You can click here and you can edit that email content and make it work your way. Okay, so this way you're not writing every email from scratch. All these emails have been pre-written for you if you were to write these email sequences, just FYI. So that's Mailview. That's what it does. Our job with Mailview is to make sure your emails inbox properly. That's what we do. Now, I do want to go one step further in all this training. I've showed you 3 steps. Step 1 basically is where you reverse engineer what your competition is doing, so you understand the lay of the land. Step number 2 is where you use Clickvio to make sure your emails are lightweight and they inbox better. Step number 3 is actually sending them. You can use your own autoresponder, of course. In our case, selfishly, I advise you to use Mailview because that's what all our customers use. Now, how do we actually turn this into a $10,000 to $24,000 a month service? That's a very, very important question. This is something I promised you earlier, and I want to go a bit deeper into this right now. So look, if you were to go to Upwork, you'd find people like Joe and Kathy over there. Joe is a copywriter who's making $100 an hour. Kathy is also a freelance copywriter who's making $86 an hour. And then you've got John, who's doing video production, for example. He does a lot of animated videos, and he provides scripts as well. And then Paula is a video editor, a copywriter for video, who's charging $80 an hour. Now, what's common in all these people is that they're providing services to other businesses. And they're doing quite well with that. They're providing services. What if you could provide the same without actually doing bulk of the work? So there are 2 ways to look at this. I showed you a little bit earlier the agency license of Spivey, and I can kind of bring that up on the screen one more time if it's still there. Yeah, the agency license, where you can basically create a sub account for someone within Spivey, with which they can reverse engineer what ads are working, what emails are working, what funnels are working for other people. Now, the simplest way to make money with Spivey would be to charge your clients anywhere between $200 and $500 a month per client, and all you have to do is simple research for them and tell them what's working right now. For example, let's say if I had a client in the motivation market, right, Tony Robbins. So what I could do is I could use Spivey to research what Tony Robbins was sending every week, every month, what other people like Tony Robbins were sending every week, every month, what kind of ads they were running, what kind of funnels or landing pages they were building. And I could combine all this custom research and provide to my client for anywhere between $200 to $500 a month. If you want 1 competitor research, it's $200. If you want 5, it's $500. Every month, you can have a VA basically go through all the emails, download the content into PDFs, and deliver that to your client as a zip file. Easy. All it takes for you is a one-time sign up to someone's list, and for your VA to basically just do some reverse engineering the way I showed you. Now, if you wanted to go above and beyond, you could actually reverse engineer and set up the emails in Clickvio. So you could do what I was doing earlier, which is finding an email, editing it, and then pasting that content into Clickvio in their kind of template that you have created for them. And again, people like the ones I just showed you are charging $200, $250, even $300 for every email. Now remember, this is not just you writing an email, this is you writing an entire email sequence and actually creating in the NGML format that gets delivered. If a client pays you $200 just to write an email, tell them upfront, like, hey, this is fine, but if you give me 50 more, I'll make sure it gets delivered. And you do that within Clickvio. Okay, you do that within Clickvio. Now, if you were doing this, and let's say we're charging $500 per month for competition research, and you were writing 10 emails a month, that's easily $3,000 per client. And 10 emails a month is like 10 hours of work a month. That's not bad at all. And the first part, like I said, can be outsourced to someone else. And you can do multiple clients like this every single month. So I genuinely think there's a big opportunity here. There's a big opportunity in providing a service to clients where all you're doing is you're researching what's working for other people and you're guiding them. I mean, look, you probably already do that for free anyway. Like someone comes to you and says, hey man, I need help. Can you help me? And you're like, yeah, sure. Let me advise you. Charge for your advice. Give them something tangible they can take and they can be like, you know what? I could create an offer like this that Tony Robbins is doing. Of course, I can't do it to that level. I'll take out a few things. I'll add a few things more. But now I have a new offer that I didn't have last month. You can help your client with all of that. To me, this is great because even if you were to do bare minimum and put 3 hours of work every month, that's still $3,000 per month. But if you were to do more work, if you were to actually do editing and writing, that's worth so much more. Okay, someone's asking, and I'll answer this question, does Mailview have an email verification process? We have a list cleaner that costs a little bit extra every time you use it. With what I'm sharing with you today, you cannot send cold emails. We have another package for cold email marketing, so you have to inquire with us directly for that. What I'm showing you today is for leads that you have permission to mail, just FYI. So for cold emailers, we have what we call Mailview Prospect. It's a different thing. We have different servers, different IPs, but you have to reach out to us directly for that. Okay, can Mailview forms collect custom fields? Yes, they can. I have Spivey and Clickvio. I don't have Mailview. Can I get it here? Not at this time. If you want Mailview, Lou can give you support address. Reach out to us direct and we can give you a good deal. But today I want to basically give you everything I've showed you till now. Okay, so I'm going to read out what Rob said. Rob said, I've created a swipe folder where I place all of Frank Kern's emails. I study his emails and reverse engineer and rewrite my own emails. He's a brilliant copywriter. He actually is. Like, he's really, really good. In fact, it's funny you say that because I'm quite sure we have Frank Kern's emails as well stored here. So I want to show you this right now. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. And Frank's brilliant. Like Frank is really, really good. Just waiting for folders to load. Nope, let's go in here. Okay, there you go. That's Frank Kern. So we have about 353 emails from Frank Kern, Rob. Okay. Yeah, Jason, I will go through that as well. You got to give me a few minutes. So actually, I can do that right now. So Jason has a question. Jason's asking basically, what are the improvements that have been made within Clickvio22 versus Clickvio? I'll explain that to you very quickly. So one of the new features we've added in Clickvio is, let me actually log into Clickvio. Give me 1 second and I'll bring that up as well. Okay. So, all right. So if I go in here, I mean, this is the dashboard, right? So when you want to create a new email, you click on a new email. So let's call this again live Clickvio demo because I'm not very imaginative. Say save. Okay, that loads it up. You can, of course, create one from scratch, but we have all these templates in place. So for starters, we have added 10 new templates. More sort of modern needs, you know, like I think crypto is one of them that's been added, and the designers are working on it. To be honest, we've added 10 more templates within Clickvio. Number one. Number two, we have a GIF embed feature that we didn't have before. So let me use this one. Okay, so we have now a GIF embed feature that we didn't have before. So you can put in a GIF image as well. Okay. You can duplicate these blogs, which you could do all the time anyway. but we now have GIF feature available as well. Then we also have Pinterest embed. So Pinterest is another one that's, I think, coming up. Right now it's not there, but it's something that we're just finishing adding. And, oh no, it's there, sorry. What am I seeing? So you can basically put in your Pinterest details as well. If I go in here, your Pinterest ID, and that's going to lead people straight to your Pinterest account. If I go to GIF, this is where you put a GIF, for example. Okay. Then we also have, if I go back to content, we have Instagram embed. So I think Instapost had stopped working before. We've kind of fixed that. We've brought it back. So there's Instagram embed as well as signature features. So if you go to settings, or rather modules, you've got the signature feature here as well. Okay, so at the bottom of your email, you can put signature feature in place too. So those are the key things that we've added. But of course, as you know from before, we have the premium features as well, the invoicing and banners and testimonials and all that. Okay, so yeah, new things added for you. The retargeting pixel thing is already there for everyone still. There's a few more things that we're planning, we're working with developers on, but we'll reveal them as we move forward. Okay, so Lou's going to drop an email address for you for that. Lou, could you please answer? No, RCO Lauti. Just need support address, please. Cool. Yeah, wow, I missed this 5-year section of this webinar. This looks amazing. It does. It is pretty cool, if I say so myself. And like I said, for me, the biggest opportunity, the biggest thing for you is to have the potential to basically sell sub accounts to other people. So if you wanted them to do their own research, you can just give them the account. If you wanted to do some research for them, you could go in and do that and basically charge them extra, right? That's what you could do. Okay, cool. Now, let me go back to the presentation. So I think, look, again, I want to circle back to this. I think the opportunity with all of this is pretty damn big, and even bigger if you have a product to sell like we do. I mean, obviously, when I showed you my screenshots earlier where we did $1.78 million in sales so far this year, that's because we sell products. And if you have a product to sell of your own, like Spivio, it makes your life easier as well. Okay, now what if we were to give you everything you need to help supercharge your email marketing today? Type in a yes if you want me to show you that. And now, by the way, I'll take questions at the end because I want to go through this section with you in one go. What if we were to give you everything you need to help supercharge your email marketing today with agency rights to Spivio? Type in a yes, put in hearts. If you're going to, that's awesome as well. So what I have for you today is a special Clickvio and Spivio exclusive bundle deal. With this, number one, you get agency rights to Spivio. I already showed you that earlier, what it looks like on the inside. Essentially, you now have the ability to charge whatever you want and keep 100% of the commissions. You keep your own price. Okay, pick your own price and you keep 100% of the commissions. We'll give you whatever material you need to make this happen. Sales videos if you want, graphics, sales pages, anything. But I want you to basically sell that as your own service. And it's okay if your clients find out what Spivio is, because the cool part is that Spivio publicly only exists at a recurring price. We're giving you a special deal at a one-time price today because you are our customers, or you know basically our customers, or you know affiliates, whatever. So look, I'm going to give you today on this session the unlimited license account. So you can actually go out there and sell unlimited sub accounts within Spivio. You keep 100% of the profits. Each sub account can have 50,000 asset creation under them. So they can collect, or other collection, they can collect 50,000 assets. And that's, trust me, more than enough. Like I've been doing this for a year now, and I've only been able to collect 33,000 emails. Right? So you get that, which I think is a pretty damn good deal. Number one. Number two, we're going to give you lifetime access to Clickvio Done For You Unlimited. So we have Clickvio as a main offer, and then we have Done For You Unlimited after that. Clickvio main offer is like 37 or 47, and then Clickvio Unlimited is 97 after that, right? I'll explain what each of those offers contains. So Clickvio, as I showed you earlier, has 10 Done For You templates. We added 10 more, so you kind of have 20. You get 100 Done For You emails that are pre-written actually, so I didn't show you that, but within Clickvio, we have Done For You emails as well. And you can create up to 1,000 campaigns. You can add retargeting pixels, preview text, Instagram posts, YouTube video links, location, image, blah, 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 all those things. Okay, but I want to show you this thing right over here. I'm actually going to give you 2 months free of MailView. It says 25K, you get 2 months free of MailView 5,000 capacity account. So for those of you that were asking, like, how do I get MailView? Well, we give you 2 months of that for free for up to 5,000 contacts. Okay, so you get that for free, plus bonus, you get top 100 affiliate emails and top 499 subject lines as well. But because you're getting Clickvio done for you unlimited, that gives you unlimited campaigns, unlimited done for you emails. And I say unlimited, there's about 2,000 of them and we keep adding more all the time. You also get unlimited templates. So we unlock all the templates for you. You get priority support as well as bonus widgets that include invoicing, testimonials, banners, bonuses, and email signature. Plus, you also get access to OLS Challenge. Now, OLS Challenge is Overnight List Success Challenge. This is a training that we ran last year, I believe it was, 14-day live training where I showed people how to build an email list. People that actually finished that training, another 14 days after that, they had email list of anywhere between 100 and 1,000 people. You get all the recordings, all the videos that we had done for that training too. Plus, you also get Clickvio and SpyView business. So if you want to go out there, sell these as a service to other people, we give you done for you reseller license, sales video agency website, custom PayPal checkout integration. So there's a ready to go website provided to you as well, including cold emails, NDA contracts, lead magnets. Again, everything you need to go out there and make money with this. Right? So with this exclusive bundle, we give you the unlimited sub account license as well as the done for you unlimited lifetime account, including the main version. So you get both of those things. On top of that, again, remembering this is a pretty good app that works really well. On top of that, again, I think I explained this Overnight List Success Challenge. This is the 14-day training that we had done. And the business license, I already showed you that. So it comes up again. You get access to all these things. Then I'm actually going to give you access to Funnel View. So this is something we do not have in the funnel. So in the funnel that other people will be going through today, one by one step at a time, and they'll be paying $797 for the full SpyView unlimited agency deal, by the way. So for those people, they will not see Funnel View. Now, I didn't show you Funnel View until now. I'll circle back to that later if you have time. But with Funnel View, you can essentially one-click import any of the pages that you find using SpyView. Think about this for a second. You find a page using SpyView, and with a single click, you can import it into your Funnel View account. If you already have that as part of Clickvio, great. If you don't, you now get access to this as well. And we have 100% uptime so far. In the 1.5, I think 2 years we've been online, we have our pages, our landing pages have never gone down. Our customers' landing pages have never gone down. So we basically give you 100% uptime, but we say 99.99% just in case something happens. So you get access to that as well. And just FYI, we'd have to create access for all of this manually for you because there's a lot of things in here. So it'll take us about, depending on when you also purchase, it'll take us about 2 to 24 hours. So just hang tight, but you will get an email from us. Okay? So this entire bundle is easily valued at $6,385. And we did this last year as well. Now we've added a few more things, as you know. We did this last year too. And we told people it was $9.95, but then we brought the price down, right? It says 5 people, it's actually 10 people. We brought the price down. But the important thing you need to know is that once we actually closed down the launch, we raised the price back up to $9.95 again. Only for these few days, we have brought down the price again for you. And for that, all you need to do is go to that link that you see on the screen. I'm going to type it up for you in the chat box as well. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a few minutes. But go to that page and you will get your exclusive bundle deal for Clickvio and SpyView agency. Again, Clickvio doesn't have a built-in agency, SpyView does, so just bear that in mind. But I want to show you what that looks like. So let's go ahead and let's look at everything that is included for you today. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me just load that up, just refresh it. There's a video missing here, by the way, because we're still waiting to upload a video. This replay will basically go there. It might already be there, I don't know. But essentially, with this, you're getting this bundle deal. There are no upsells, no cross-sells. So once you get this deal, that's it. That's all you have to get. There's nothing extra on top of that. Okay? This comes with Clickvio Commercial, which again includes 2 months of MailView free. That is a 5K license. Okay? So that's this 5K license that you get access to, number one. plus additional training and live training and additional training that we have. Number 2, you get access to Clickvio Done For You Unlimited, which gives you unlimited campaigns, unlimited done for you emails, unlimited templates, and the new features that we are adding as well. And we did this last time too, by the way. If you were to get the unlimited, which you do automatically as part of the bundle, any future feature that gets added to Clickvio is made available to you as well. Okay? Then you also get SpyView 15K. But you won't actually need it anyway because you get SpyView Agency. You get the full version. So this says $297, but you actually get the full version. Okay? Plus, on top of that, you also get MeetView. Now, MeetView, as you may or may not know, is our, actually, I should have included that in the presentation. It's our webinar platform. So we're going to give you unlimited version of MeetView with which you can run unlimited webinars to unlimited attendees. And I can tell you, we have stress tested it to 3,500 people. It survived, it's worked. So you get access to that as well. You can do live webinars, hybrid webinars, video meetings. We only sell it for an annual license right now, but you get access to that for, again, a one-time payment. And I showed you Funnel View already as well. Okay, I showed you Funnel View in the presentation as well, so you get access to that too. Plus, as part of the bundle bonuses, you get MailView Engage, as I mentioned, OLS Challenge, and all these bonuses. Okay, so these are the packages. You have options to pick whichever one you want. You can either go for the smaller package. This one doesn't come with MeetView. This one doesn't come with the ready-made auto webinars as part of MeetView and some other things as well, right? This one gives you SpyView Agency 100 accounts. So I want to check this thing because it's a little bit confusing. So this one, actually, the $297 license comes with SpyView Agency 100 accounts, but I can tell you that if you were to go for the all-inclusive, you get unlimited accounts here. So it's not SpyView Agency 100 accounts, you get unlimited accounts over here. Okay? So you get unlimited SpyView Agency account here, just FYI. Okay? So there is that. Plus, you get MailView 2 months free with everything as I explained. And you choose. You can either go for one payment of $297 or $497, or you can do 3 payments of $177. Okay, that's the bundle deal. Type in bundle for me if you're in, and I'll answer all your questions that we couldn't so far. Just type in bundles for me so I know that you're in. There's the smaller one without MeetView comes with Funnel View. No, it does not, because we are already giving you SpyView Agency 100 accounts. It's quite expensive. So Funnel View is only included with the all-inclusive bundle at this time. Okay, so Funnel View is only included with all-inclusive bundle. Is there any deal on the bundle packages for current Clickvio customers? Jason, at best, we would have to just give you a discount based on your previous purchase, but because the price is so high, we cannot basically give you a massive discount, as you can imagine. So if that's you, Jason, just contact us via support desk, and we'll check basically how much you paid in the past for this particular funnel, and then we'll give you a discount accordingly. That's the best we can do. Okay. So Tam Reseller says bundles, and Prima Joy says bundle as well. I have Clickvio, SpyView, MeetView, and Purchase. MailView made last week. No, you have everything right, then you're perfect, mate. If you have Clickvio, SpyView, if you have MailView as well, you're good. You're good. Cool. I think, Roy, you're probably one of our best customers then. I think you're covered there. So just type in bundle for me. I have MailView and FunnelView. Good. That's good too. Then in that case, I would recommend, and I think maybe Luke can drop a link just for you to just go get the Clickvio main version, and then think if you want to get the SpyView version as well. I mean, SpyView Agency, if you want to get that, I would definitely advise you to still get this, because if you were to buy them separately, it's going to cost you more. So just bear that in mind. Like, just think about how much you'd pay separately. If you were to buy Clickvio main license and unlimited, I think altogether it's about $130. If I'm not mistaken, so it's $130. If you were to go buy SpyView Agency after that, it's $797. So you are already looking at close to $950 in expenses. So for that, I think it's just worth buying the bundle straight for $497. Okay, so just type in for me bundle if you already in, if you are getting in, so I know that you are, and then I can mark you down, because we will have to deliver the bonuses to you manually, and I want to let my team know who are on standby to start delivering that for you. Okay, Anne says bundle as well. Cool. Okay, excellent. Any questions I can answer for you, let me know, Roy. I'm going to check. I don't usually check Facebook messages that often, but I'm going to check it out a bit later today, and I'll get back to you via that, okay? So give me some time, and I'll check it out later today. Okay. Any questions, folks? Anything that you'd like some help with, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer that for you. Does the business license pay 100% commission on the front end unlimited? Only the front end. Only the front end. Or are we selling it ourselves in our own price point? So Jason, if you have the bundle, then you still get 100% on Clickvio, but SpyVio, you get agency seats. So of course you can promote our funnel, or you can choose to recommend SpyVio basically at your own price point. That's up to you. These are lifetime prices, by the way. There's no annual price point, no monthly, it's just lifetime. Cool. Anne says, I'm in, and I got your transaction number as well. That's great. That is perfect. And I'll let my team know to basically deliver the package to you in a few hours, okay? Does Mailview have an agency feature? No, it does not. No, it does not. Let me see. Cool and perfect. Thanks, you are in, so that's great. Any other questions, folks? Anything else you'd like help with, please let me know. Ask, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. All right. Cool. I'm just seeing, okay. It's fine, and I think you're in as well. I see you. I see Richard as well. Let me check some more. Okay, I'm going to wait a few more minutes for the questions. If not, I can actually show you funnel view. So let me just check a few things. Cool. Anne says this is a great product and a fantastic bundle. And thank you. Appreciate that very much. I'm quite proud of what it can do as well. I think we have basically feature loaded this. Look, I know it's not like your usual 247, but it's still a pretty good deal in terms of everything that you are getting access to. And really, when it comes to email marketing, this is the superior bundle. Like, this is what you need. And let me just tell you this as well. Someone said, is it Black Friday discount? This is the Black Friday discount. It's never going to be cheaper than this. It never has been cheaper than this. Like, last time it was as cheap or as affordable as this was last year in October. And we had shut down these prices since then. We only reopened it because we were doing this public launch at this time, which is what you're getting access to right now. In Clickvio, can you duplicate the email you've previously written to edit? I believe you can, but you know what? I'm going to show you that right now. Let me just go into Clickvio. There you go. So if I go back to my emails, these are all my emails. Yeah, you can clone a previously created email. So a few of the features that we're going to be adding moving forward are the ability to essentially add polls as well. So one of the things I'm playing with is self-destructing messages. So for example, let's say if you wanted to send an offer link in an email and say, okay, this offer link will basically vanish after 4 p.m. Eastern. So you could do that as well. That's something we're looking to add in the future too. And like I said before, because you're the bundle buyers, you get grandfathered into all of this. You grandfathered into all the new features that we release as part of Clickvio and SpyVio too. And okay, I think Stephanie answered your question, so hopefully that's clear. By the way, this is not similar to a Automatic video platform, video funnel, Prime Meet. No, this is different. Like, look, when it comes to email marketing, there's really no one else out there who can offer you a better, more durable, more mature deal at this price. That's it. Like, that's what I want to tell you. I don't want to sugarcoat this and say, oh no, we're the cheapest. We're not. Like, that's a fact. Paying $297 or $497 for a bundle is not the cheapest thing ever, but it is reliable. It's been around for quite some time now. It's been used by, Mailview is used by like over 600 customers regularly, every week that is, and Clickvio and Spyview have thousands of customers. Okay, so support email address is support@clickvio.com. Let me go back to the presentation and I can show you that. All of this. Support@clickvio.com. I think Luke can type in that for you as well. There's a 14-day money-back guarantee. So we do 14 days because, and again, I say this quite unashamedly, like if you haven't used in 14 days, get your money back. Ask us for your money back because you're never going to use it. I like to tell you, get this deal. If you think that it will have clear utility for you, like that's the main thing. There should be utility, there should be usage for you in it. And if you haven't used it in 14 days, I don't think you would unpack it ever. That's just my honest answer. And I say that as a buyer as well. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me just see. So yeah, by the way, as part of the bonuses, you also get access to my top 100 emails from 2020. So from last year, we did quite well with email marketing. We have a list of 100 emails that we have collected. I'll give you access to all of those. Plus, I also give you my top 499 subject lines from all my email marketing. Then you get 3-part live webinar series. So we'll start with the first webinar, I think on the 25th is the first one. Then we have more to follow up basically after that. Okay, so you get access to all these different things as part of this bundle deal. So I'll show you this. Now, again, if you were to go through it one by one, this is how much you would pay. You'd pay $797 for Spyview agency. You'd pay $144 for Clickvio main offer. And the upgrade approximately, you'll pay Clickvio and Spyview, you'd pay $57. FunnelView actually is not available in the funnel, so no one's actually going to get that. But MeetViewer, you'll pay $397, and I forgot to include MailViewer in there as well. For that, you'd pay, because you get 2 months free, you'll pay $38. So altogether, it is well over $1,200 that you would actually end up paying if you were to get everything. So it says $1,015, but like I said, it doesn't include MailViewer. Here, it doesn't include MeetViewer. Basically, it's our viewer package, if I think about it like that. Clickviewer, Spyviewer, MeetViewer, FunnelViewer, MailViewer. I'm literally giving you all the viewers that we have for a one-time payment. Bearing in mind, of course, MailViewer is not and never will be a one-time payment. Okay? Cool. Can I just get Clickvio Unlimited and Spyviewer? Kate, if you just want that, you have to go through the direct funnel. Luke, could you do me a favor, please, and drop everyone a link for the main sales page so they can go through the funnel one by one? Cool. So Lou, if you can, or if not, I can take care of it too. Just give me 1 second. Okay, everyone, this is for you. But again, just remember, bear in mind that you would be paying more if you were to especially go buy Spyview Agency Unlimited account, or even Spyview Agency 100-seat account. Okay? Cool. Completely understand. This is a great deal, but more than I need. Go get what you want. I don't want you to overextend yourself. That's why I give you the link to go buy whatever it is you want from that. So you should have a link for that too. If not, you can ask for it and we'll make sure that you get what you need. Doesn't mean you have reseller license? No, it does not. Never did. Never did. So you got to understand about these platforms like MeetViewer, MailViewer, and eventually FunnelViewer as well. These are very high consumption platforms. They cost us a lot in terms of hosting and development and upkeep. We don't want to devalue them to the point that we give, I mean, again, devalue sounds like a harsh word, but we would never be in a position financially to offer you 100% reseller or agency sub accounts on these, just because the costs incurred. Okay. Cool. I think that's about it then. Kinney, if you want SpyView link for your use, you have to go via the Clickvio funnel. Otherwise, SpyView is available for a recurring price. So if you look for SpyView on our homepage, let me show you. If you go for SpyView right now, you'd pay either $29 a month, $69 a month, or $99 a month, and that doesn't even come with the agency license. So if you want it for personal use, it's $29 a month. But if you just want it for personal use, you have to go through the funnel, and there you'd be offered SpyView 15K. This is 10K. You'd be offered 15K, I think, for $47. But you have to get Clickvio first. That's the only way it's available. Can I use Clickvio with ConvertKit? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can. No problem at all there. Okay, folks, any other questions, anything you'd like to know? This would be a really good time to ask before we go. So I'll actually start a timer for, say, 2 minutes. Let me just find that page first. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so that's the page, but let's start a countdown timer for 2 minutes, and once that's done, we'll basically shut this down. Okay, there you go. That's the timer rolling. Cool. In the meantime, like I said, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to know, please ask. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you, more than happy to help you out so you get everything you need before we go away today. All right. Hey, I was going to show you FunnelView, actually. Let me just show you that. So FunnelView is part of our app called Clickvio. So Clickvio is our flagship platform, and FunnelView is sort of a, I wouldn't say small part, but pretty big part of that. And within that, we have the ability to build funnels and sell products, like ClickFunnels does, right? This is the Clickvio side in the back end. So what you can actually do is, let's say if you find a page that you really like, you can actually import it. So you can click here, click next, and you can put that URL in. So for example, I could go for literally this page, clickfunnels.com. I would say it's the sales page. And if I create funnel, it would import the page for me so I can start building and editing this page, as my own. Okay, so that's something you can do with FunnelView, with Clickvio as well. And like I said, if you were to get the 497 bundle today, I'll give that to you, even though that's not included in the funnel. You get that from me as a gift. All right, and I can see someone else also got that. I just purchased the bundle, so that's you, Udis. Yep, I think you were the one. I just saw your sale came in as well. Perfect. Does Mailview require an SMTP to operate, or does it already have one built in? It already has one built in. You don't need to bring your own SMTP. Do you need ClickFunnels to use FunnelView, or does it replace it? It replaces it. So FunnelView is a replacement for Clickview, or for ClickFunnels. And by the way, okay, time is done, but I'll just tell you this, like I said before, these are literally all the View products that we have. FunnelView, actually we have MemberView as well, but we have FunnelView, Clickvio, SpyView, MeetView, MailView, and today you're literally getting access to everything. Again, MailView is for 2 months, and MeetView as well, but rest of them are basically, and again, I don't want to say lifetime because lifetime sounds, like whose lifetime, yours or mine, but product lifetime. But all the other tools you're getting with lifetime license, including SpyView Agency, if you get the bundle deal today. Can you import group funnels into FunnelView? Yes, you can. Any funnel. I mean, you can't import a Facebook page into FunnelView because Facebook don't allow it. Like, they have blockers. But as long as the site doesn't have blockers, you can import it in. Yeah, for sure. You can import it in. Okay. Any questions? Anything else you'd like to know? Please ask right now. I know the timer's run out, but I think we're going to close this soon anyway. And if you do need help, if you do need anything we didn't cover today, you can reach out to us at support@clickvio.com, and we're more than happy to help you out there. Okay, so that's it. I think we'll end this now. Have a great rest of the day. If you jumped in, awesome. If you didn't, why not? But I hope you do soon. After 2 months, can we have deep discount for the Mailview? Mailview is $19 a month for the license that you have. I can maybe at best give you 20% off, but no more than that. Like really, we don't make a lot of money at that level, but whatever level you want to go for, I can give you 20% off on the monthly. As an annual, nothing, because there's already a big discount applied. So yeah. Just to clarify on the business license for Clickvio, we get paid 100% on the front end, yes. What do we get paid if a buyer upgrades to unlimited? You get paid 50%. The reason I ask is I'm working on a project, yeah. So 100% for the main offer, 50% for the upsells. Jason, I hope that's clear. Perfect. Okay, thanks everyone. Then have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk soon. How to get the discount? Use this support desk. So any discount, folks, that, if you're one of our regular customers, and if I say, okay, you can get a discount, I can't give you that on a webinar. You have to always reach out via support desk, and we'll take care of you. Basically, we take care of our good customers and customers that talk nicely to us. So do that, and we'll make sure you're in good hands. Okay, have a great day, everyone. One more time, I'll show you the link before we end this. That's the link. That's where you need to go. Get access to this. Get everything that I've shown you today. Literally all the Viewer products except for Member Viewer, which is our membership site builder. But you get everything else, which is, like, again, a pretty good deal. Really, really good deal. All right. Have a great day, everyone. We'll talk soon.